Well, hi there and welcome to Bella's Vistas. Over the past few months I've spent countless hours watching the baby eagles learning to fly. It was so amusing, enthralling, I could hardly get away from there. Wow, watch these little birds attacking the eagle and teasing it. That's the mature eagle sitting up there. And you see the grackles come down and torment him, banging into him even sometimes, flying all around. Look at that. Eagle doesn't know what to do. Look at this. Wow, even the Baltimore Orioles are having a go at the eagle. I couldn't believe it. Just leave him alone. Look at the size difference from the Baltimore Oriole to the eagle. The eagle is just huge and majestic. These guys are pretty quick though. To shoot an eagle I have to use a 1600th of a second, but the little birds, 3200th or 1/4000th is required to stop them in flight. So they're much quicker than the eagle is. Here the eagle's working around in its nest, bringing in some food for the babies. It's a never-ending problem for them to feed the babies. Look at this little guy, he's so happy and jumping up and down. They hang on to the nest and flap their wings and learn how to fly. They really work out hard. They're totally dedicated to growing up to be like their parents. Watch this guy here. Look at those wings. Here the parent is off again. Baby is in there practicing. Constantly practicing to learn how to fly. Look at there, jumping up, getting a little air under him. Practicing. It's something to see. They're a bit clumsy actually at first, but you know, it's amazing that they can learn how to fly. Look at there. Now this is a pretty good landing here, this one coming in right on the nest. Here the two babies are up in the nest waiting for food. The wind really blows the tree around too. Look at there, he was right up in the air for a minute there. Look at that. I'm always so happy when I see them get a little bit of wind under their feet. It's amazing. Look at that. Wow-wee. This went on for ages, watching them learning how to fly. Now he's coming in. It's hard to follow them because their flight is really erratic at this point. I'm trying to keep track of them, but you don't know what's going to happen. I guess the air current, and then he hitting in here, and wow, he's in the nest again. Flew right into the other eagle. That seems to happen all the time. They yell at each other a little bit. Here he's up high up. Look at the way that tree is flying around. And look at there, he's off. Launching in flight again. I'm trying my darndest to follow his flight. But it's so erratic now. He banged into that tree. Here the two juveniles are together again, looking out. They're always looking out for the parents to bring them some food. Sometimes they'll squawk madly too when they get really hungry. There's the parent coming in for a landing on the branch. JR up on a branch there practicing getting into the nest. Look at there, wow. I thought I had a flight shot there, but it was just the jump from one branch to another. Sometimes they'll land in a tree and I don't see them for an hour or half an hour or a day or two. I was so worried about him the one day. Just practicing going from branch to branch. Look at that. Wow-wee. That's what it's all about, learning to fly. My focus goes on and off when I'm trying to track him in the air. The video focus is nowhere near as good as the still focus on my camera. Look at this. Wow. It's just a miracle to watch what they've been able to do in the space of a month or two. There's some black birds coming in to terrorize the eagle again in flight. Sailing in over the nest now. I got a lot more flight footage than I thought I did, really. Now the landing gear are down here. He's coming in. Got the brakes on a little bit. Look at there. Wow, perfect. Can't imagine the coordination that's required to go from flying and the air currents to keep track of and everything and land in the nest. Wow, watch out for your fellow eaglet there. They got a little snack in there, I think. Looks like he might be getting ready. Oh, no, parents coming in. Got a little snack for him there. Come on in, get your dinner. Look at those wings, such power. And here comes a blue jay to bother the eagle. I can't believe it. Look at the size difference, because in my feeder, the blue jays are among the biggest birds there. But when he's beside an eagle, so tiny. He's just bobbing his head up and down there. Another one coming in. Teamwork, they're going to bother the eagle, two of them at once. Parents tearing up some food in the nest, I think, for the little one. I was so happy that I got to witness this. I've been watching this all spring and into the summer. Fabulous. Look at that power. Wow. It's getting more coordinated, but still when he grabs on there, he's got to flap the wings to get his balance back. There's some kind of rivalry going on between these two. They've been nest mates. Well, they grew up in the nest and the parents fed them since hatchlings, so. More exercise there. Nice landing there. Not exactly sure what happened there, but a close call of some kind. Look at this, wowee. There they are, surveying their domain. Look at those claws coming in for a landing, wowee. That's amazing. Blue jay's back. Eagle's looking around for the other one. There's the other one. Now they can both torment him. Wow. No respect at all for the eagle. Look at there, I love it. They like each other, I'm sure of it, but there's a rivalry going on for sure. There's the juvenile up top and the parent on the branch. Nice landing coming in here. Look at that. They just live in that little nest up in the tree there. It's amazing. The parents keep a close watch on them for the most part. Practicing on their little jungle gym up and down and all around. Gone. Wow. Looking at each other there. Parents gone off again hunting. Look at this. He's cheering his fellow eagle on to flight. Coming in for a landing. Not bad. The juveniles have the white feathers underneath. They don't have the bald head yet. Look at there. There's one baby. Now watch this. This is funny, I think. Look at there. Wow, bam. Hey, watch it. It's all good-natured fun, I think. Look at there. Another air collision. The parents going out while the baby screams for food. I like that shot. Look at this, and parents gone again. Just dropped a snack in the nest. The baby came roaring in and has to go in and eat it by itself. Two juveniles having a little wee bit of a squabble there. Again, coming in for a landing. Blackbird chasing the juvenile eagle again. I have no idea what's with that, but sometimes you'll see several of them chasing. Bringing in a fish there. Oh, there's Junior coming in, ready for his lunch. Into the nest. There. Well, thanks for visiting Bella's Vistas. Please like, subscribe, come on back again real soon.